All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to session 150 of Materia D&D, where we play D&D our way. We are on part 2, and the Menagerie and Lamb's group are going to split up in the morning, as per discussions. The Menagerie are going to continue heading further west uh, along the, well, I'll snap back to the map, but I'm moving it to the 27th of Everly. The Menagerie are going to continue along the path that is the green line, while Pew Lamb, Opal 14, and the various others are going to follow the purple line to the jungle ruins. Uh, Menagerie, are you guys going to double time it? How are you traveling? What's the plan?
Did Cielo tell us about the likelihood of us running into the?
No, but I was gonna mention like the talking section that Al had.
Oh,
I
okay,
think well I'd instead of more naturally, I'll just bring it up now.
okay, go for it.
So you guys are kind of going northwest, right?
Looks
Or
at
are
the
you
map.
starting west?
Yeah, mostly west.
Um just keep your armor on if you go west.
I mean,
You're
you
definitely gonna hit something. You're
just tell us what you're talking about, man.
I'm no soothsayer or anything, but I'm telling you, you're gonna encounter some people.
Why do you keep saying
Well,
you instead of we?
Okay. Hmm.
oh, well, I was gonna go north and then cut west.
You're gonna split from us?
Well, I'm not really. Well, I'm close enough, I guess. I mean, I'll go west with you, sure, but we're gonna run into people.
So be it.
Hey, if
I
you
mean,
want
the
to
way I see it,
walk right through
they're
the
gonna
front
run into
door,
us.
that's yeah, that's true. Hey, you're pretty gung ho. I like you.
Yep. Oh. Actually, if you want an insight check, go ahead and insight check.
Hey, yeah, sure. My insight's awful. Oh, that's a worse roll too. I got a 5.
Oh, yeah. I'm fucking gung ho. I'm ready for fight and let's go.
He's a leader for a reason.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we go that way, like, if we go west, like, how you pointed it out on the map before, like, if we go that way, it's like walking through their front door, you know?
No, I don't. What do you mean? Are you saying that they
Well,
like live
just
over here?
kind of, but they've had time to, position themselves. We're about to head into their den. I have a feeling that we're encroaching on their, or what they think is their territory. We're about to cross that line.
But you think you know a better way?
And well, yeah, that's what I was saying. We could go a little bit north and then cut west. Cuz look here on the map and I point at it. Um you see this stream? We're going to have to cross it anyways.
Yeah.
But foot traffic from what I've seen so far has been just west. And if we the northern paths, I know they're going to go that way. We're not going with them, but if we cut north a little bit and then cut over, then maybe we'll have a better way in. I don't know if there's an actual entrance or anything, but we could maybe get the drop on them instead of them get the drop on us.
I mean, after the
It's not
city
up to me.
encounter, with
Well,
the city encounter, if you got away, they might have spread some kind of message, or at least, you know, something back to the group. Um, if we can avoid that the next time we see them, I think we're safe. But if that happens again, this close to there, territory, I think we might be in trouble.
I
So
don't
wherever we
have a
go,
feeling we'll have too
go.
much of an issue on dispatching what we need to dispatch, but you kind of take what you get, you know?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know these lands and how to get it through them better than probably any of us do. So, if you have a better idea, we should do it. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll lead you. You don't have to convince me.
I knew I could.
I mean, it's not too out of the way, right? It's not too much slower than
It should be about the same travel time.
to scout my boat.
Adam, it's up to you if we can go with this. I'm offering that we go like up here and then cut over.
Bruh, that the player agency. Well, of course you can. I don't mind. Oops, 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 oops.
I don't know if it would be better. It's totally up to
But if
chance.
Cielo knows, then that's fine.
If Cielo knows, he could just be fronting.
Is it de facto or is he bullshitting? We'll never know.
I
Or
mean,
not soon enough.
A rabbit's
so
lucky paws. Sometimes you just get lucky. You have to guess.
Hmm?
yeah, so to be frank, yeah, like I would say, based on the information that we were given, that's a fair assessment for Cielo. Like if you wanted to, so the idea is, sorry,
I'll put it to you. I'll put it to verb to the way Cielo would say it. You know, like if
yeah,
we
but
go the way that we're going, we're gonna hit friction. If we
yes,
go the way that I'm talking about, maybe not.
yeah. So how do you want to go? You want to go like this, the gray line?
North,
Oops,
It's
shoot, I'm
wrong
writing
layer,
on
north,
the
and
wrong
wrong.
then
layer.
west.
Yeah, wrong layer. 1 second, sorry. Gotta love wrong layer stuff. So you want to branch more like that.
More
Oh,
directly.
God damn it, layer.
I see nothing. Nothing.
I switched it to the, there you go. Like something
Oh,
like
There you go.
that.
Yeah.
The gray
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
If you so split
Exactly.
at the rendezvous point. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So y'all could
Between.
actually travel to the ruins together if you wanted to. Then
Hmm,
That doesn't take
it's an
too
option.
long.
what about?
What about just
You could look
a
at the
direct
distance,
path?
right?
Yeah.
You know, you guys can split around here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Yeah, again, I cannot tell you if that is a better route or not. I can tell you that that is a player-driven decision. That's what I'm okay with. I just gonna
It's up to you
direction.
guys, but I have a good feeling.
Between Cielo making a suggestion and Al voting yes, can I glance at Ben to see if he's making any kind of faces or anything?
No.
No, you
Okay,
can't,
okay.
or no, it's not.
No, I am not making any face. You can tell that he is highly focused on wanting to whoop somebody's ass.
He
Okay,
also
then-
trusts me.
It's weird. So the celestial that we study over the next 2 days is going to be mostly focused around battle words,
Yes.
like kill
Hmm.
and fight.
Oh,
And
that'll
hit.
be fun to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly kill.
No, you're going to hear things like atonement and revenge and
Ooh,
absolution.
damn.
David doesn't know what that is in common, even so.
All right.
Yeah.
So with that, you guys will be able to spend the majority of another day traveling together. You'll split off about before night set and make 2 separate camps outside of the ruins. But yeah, unless if you guys are double timing it, then you guys would make it, roughly up here.
I say we double time it. What do you guys think?
So
I'm in. If we're taking the less traveled route, I think it's worth it. At least up to that whatever the next settlement is.
the ruins, yeah, the I need to not call it ruins. I need to call it like sacked area,
Mhm.
raised
Yeah.
village. There we go.
I think until we're within a few hours of it, we can double time.
Okay. If that's the agreement, then I need to look over something that Materia Scouts have because I don't remember.
Guys, let me go in front of you guys. I'll let you know if I
Vanguard
see
training.
anything.
Be our guest.
Like we can
Further-
tell where you're at anyway.
Okay, so furthermore, while leading others across distances for at least an hour, you gain the following benefits. All right, so you guys don't have to worry about the difficult terrain. So difficult terrain does not slow your group's travel.
Yay.
Your group cannot be lost except by magical means. Even when engaged in activities while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, and tracking, you remain alert to danger. Wow.
It's good to have a
Scout
ranger.
leader. A scout.
Oh,
Not
scout,
a ranger.
Sorry. There,
Yeah.
yeah.
A Cielo.
Ranger would be better.
Depending on the subclass, maybe. I don't know.
Well, they'd be less reliable.
True.
It's too bad.
Have
You're
you
stuck
met
with me
Cielo?
anyway.
He's
I
reliably
meant-
unreliable.
Yeah, reliably, unreliable. I meant rolls. Sorry.
It's too bad. You're stuck with me anyway.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I know. It's God directed. I understand my penance.
Pretty sure Karos could one-shot you if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just gotta wait till he's sleeping.
Actually, he honestly does.
Action point.
Exactly.
Action surge. Give it.
6 attacks.
Well, I was gonna say, thanks to the pauldrons, I could make sure he can't get away. He wouldn't
Oh,
be able
good.
to
The
use
problem
his
is
dexterity
you've got
anymore.
to see him first.
Ooh. But once he
That's
locks
the
on.
only issue. Once you lock on, you're screwed. But
I mean, Cielo is surprisingly nimble, so what we would see. Okay, just to kind of progress, because didn't say anything about dangers, right? Yeah, no, okay, travel time. All right, so travel time. Hey, guess what?
Wink.
The jungle does not slow you down. So what would have been
Ooh.
half speed for for an entire day and half or a third of another day, if you were doing like 8 hour travel. So you can travel at double time all the way essentially up here, right?
Nice.
Not making it quite to the settlement in 16 hours worth of
Or like
travel.
2 hours outside of it or something like that.
Yeah, you basically get there. So that still does not protect you from the various things inside the jungle. It just makes it that your traveling is not as difficult. So these things being said, as you guys are traveling and you change the path to take the gray path, traveling alongside with Pulam and the second part of your caravan. It is a bit slower because, you know, taking wagon through here is difficult. However, it has been done as there's people been going through here, making it to the different ruins. So there are some various paths. However, the paths, because it is a wild jungle that is densely packed, it does naturally grow back. Vines take over, and new growth takes over. So you do still have to hack and slash some of your way through. However, thanks to the expertise of Cielo leading the group, you do find paths of least resistance. And I would like to ask, is the menagerie going to continue with a cart upward, or are you going to leave your cart here with this group?
Ooh.
my
If
vote
we-
out of game is leave the cart with that group because they're more focused on saving people, whereas we're probably gonna be more focused on kicking somebody's ass. But that's just my
agree.
vote.
Well,
Wait,
travel
so we
time is
don't have.
quite the difference.
We don't each have a cart?
No,
Did-
there's a few larger, like a few carts for the groups. Right, there was probably about, I don't know, I would say 4 men to a cart, and there's 16 of y'all
Yeah.
or so. So, oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, Prince. Sorry, buddy. So, yeah, up to you guys. That's what I'm asking. I'm trying to understand. Do you wish to take a pair of carts with you guys,
Oh,
or do you wish to leave all 4 carts with Pulam and his crew?
and I'm guessing taking 1 versus taking 2 doesn't really change that thing. It's not like, oh, you're only taking
No.
1. It's slightly faster. It's like, was it
No.
2 or none? it's the big deal.
I mean, if you can come up with a reason why 1 would be different than 2, other than the fact that
Yeah.
it's, numbers, then
Well, one thing, if we do take any amount of carts with us, I would offer Loon to Cielo, if he said he wanted to go ahead, if Lunlun is somehow faster than he is, I'd offer that as a scout ahead kind of amount.
Well, let me go get Lunar's token then.
Yeah, given the fact that we have Lunlun, I think we can go without. That makes sense.
I can write it.
Yeah.
Yep, you
Many-
are a
pretty
small
much all of us
creature.
can.
Yeah.
At least one of us at a time, but you and probably another small creature could write her.
We just need 2 minutes to convince her that you're not food, and then we're all good.
Oh yeah.
Wait. No, this is great. Al, you're brilliant. Wait. I have a great idea.
Lunlun and I look at each other like, oh.
Davis's eyes narrow
So-
skeptically.
So I jump on top of Loon Loon and go to like the nearest tree where there's, well, we're amidst a bunch of trees or anywhere out in this, since we're out in this like area up here, I guess at this
Right.
point.
We're kind of
Up
adjacent to
here-ish.
the jungle.
Wherever
Right.
wherever
Well-
there's like a tree shade or shade of any type, I'm gonna take Loon Loon to that. And you're gonna watch both of us kind of fade into like the shade.
Okay, so quick question though, real quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yes, I think I know what you're doing, which I absolutely
Mhm.
approve. But before we do that, because we are traveling for 6 hours through the jungle together. All right. So before we make it outside of the jungle and before we get to the Lunan, as you guys have been traveling with the group, I need guidance, essentially, like how are you navigating that? And yes, I know you have someone that is very good at survival. But how is everyone contributing to the traveling through here?
Through here where? Like the plains
Jungle.
area?
No,
the
The
first
jungle.
The first part.
because depending on how it goes, you might run into things.
So knowing jungle travel, especially kind of being in the central part of the world, it's kind of marshy probably. So I'd be taking a stick and like prodding the ground in front of me while keeping pace. Like making sure there's no like traps, mud, quicksand, whatever.
Sure. So essentially, that would be like a survival check. So you can go ahead and give me a survival check. Who else is doing what to help? And it's going to be like a cumulative score kind of thing.
Is Cielo, this is kind of weird, but is Cielo considered a young adult?
I know what you're gonna do.
What is
Huh?
my age? I don't remember what
Are you going to be coming of age soon?
Yes. Will you be possibly coming of age, or are you coming of age right now?
How many wabbit years are you?
I'm only 8 years old.
Actually, Al's pretty young.
No, he. Oh, shit! How old is he?
Like-
Did I even write that? I don't know if I did.
My
Dang
gray
it.
spot disappeared.
For now, let's go with like mid-20s.
So Adam,
So-
coming of age or not?
No, he's mid-20s.
That's
I don't.
young adult.
I mean,
Yeah.
coming of age is it's like
How old
c-
do, how
cusp
do
of
how old
adulthood.
do rabbits live?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
Yeah.
like beyond the cusp of adulthood, right? He's already an adult, if that's what he said.
Yes.
Okay.
For
Piss on
the
you.
sake, real quick, for the sake of it, just for materia thing, just to help you guys, all the races or the species that traditionally in D&D live like short lives, they all live roughly around the same amount of time as like your average modern, well, your fantasy human lifespan. It's just the ones that have extended lifespans keep
Yeah,
their
like
extended
boars,
lifespans. So like,
elves.
yes. So there's like Aarakocra don't live for 30 years here.
So
right?
do
They could-
turtles
they
live
could-
to like 80 and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
because
Like
like
so.
five E-rolls, I think they live to like 30 or 40 or some shit.
Yeah. This
What
just for
the
the
hell?
sake of it. So like, they might age a little bit quicker or get to mature a little bit quicker, but like everyone is roughly around their adulthood when they hit their 20s, unless if you're one of those special races that lives like 500, 600, 1,000 years. So Cielo is an adult. If he said he's like in his early 20s.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
Ben.
an adult.
That won't work then. Never mind. I was going to cast Ceremony Coming of Age.
Seriously, it's like the one spell I just want to remove from Materia. I don't like ceremony. That's stupid.
Give it time. Give it time.
Wait until we get
I want
married.
to. Yeah, I want to marry some peasants for the bonuses.
Oh shit! Do I still have Sedge's platinum ring? I never gave that
Oh
back.
yeah,
Mhm.
for what's it called? For the
Warding
When
bond.
I
Warding
was
bond,
handing items
yeah.
over, I did see the warding bond ring, and I was like, no,
Nah.
you can't.
Well, Al, you have something that you very well know Sedge about, so I mean that'll help
Yo,
It's
maybe
true for
something.
scrying and other things. Yeah.
hell yeah!
Okay, but anyways, so I need group checks to try to navigate through the jungle so
Oh.
I know what bad things, if any,
I got
happen to you guys.
I got a good roll. I got a 28 total.
28. Okay, so with Ciel's guidance, the path is very smooth, and going forward is that. Who else is contributing to kind of help?
I'll
Think jungle environment. Think dangerous animals and plants. Think that type of stuff. So
yeah, so I'll try and keep up with Scylla as best I can, and if there's ever like just if it's like, oh man, if we could only get through here, and but it's like everything's too thick, then I would try and like tear it aside, like basically
sure.
use my
Right,
brawn.
athletics.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
with my bull strength. Let's go.
Oh, that's true. At
Wait.
advantage.
26.
28 plus 26. All right, you guys are
Yep.
doing very well. Like you guys are traveling through very quickly.
I was gonna offer
And
to
we
carry Cielo, but like I'm pretty sure he's just faster, even without me, considering he doesn't give a shit about the terrain.
So we have officially split off as of this point, or is this not yet? We're just.
I would say
beginning
This
we
of
split
is-
off
adventure?
earlier just because we're going so much faster than them.
You guys would naturally, at this rate, just with these two rolls, you probably would have outpaced the group.
Yeah.
Anybody in our group? Does anybody have have an attunement slot left?
I mean, I have one that I like. My trinket is good, but it's like if there's something sick, then
Well, I've got Eyes of Eagle Sight, so I mean, depends on how many days it's gonna take us, right? Like, I could try to either climb the tallest tree or just use, basically get to the tallest tree, then fly up another X number of feet with the Eyes of Eagle Sight on, or give it to somebody, carry them up, and like do a quick spin to like get a lay of the land, make sure we're heading in the direction we need to go, like see if there's any like open spaces in the forest that might be easier to traverse, get a lay of the land, a bird's eye view kind of thing.
Al could always do that with his
So-
crest. He could always just poof into ravens, go up, and then poof back down.
Oh.
I have so much proficiency. Oh shit!
That's true. I could even like marshal and give you 10 ravens. Although that doesn't really matter because you'd only appear where one is.
It looks cool. It impresses the group, right?
Sure.
That's what's important about showmanship.
Of course, I have to like. Yeah, I think I have to yell out to do it. So I don't know if I really want to do that. If I try to avoid danger.
Hey, bird time!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Get your bird on, brother.
Yeah, I always think of it in a defensive perspective. I need to. Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
it's pretty versatile.
I got options. I'll let Karos take precedence for the treetop kind of searching idea. Kind of looking into some other.
Because basically, at this point, I believe. Let me see. Trying to remember. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot that both the locusts share a.
Yes.
All right, so then
Oh.
they're still attuned to me. Never mind. I don't need any of your help. I can do it myself.
Yeah.
I
So
see how it is.
this is where it becomes difficult to track because there's not a system like this in D&D Beyond, but locusts stack up to each other up until a certain to a rarity that So it goes, you have to kind of track it, right? It goes uncommon, rare, very rare, and then I created 2 other tiers. Once you hit that final tier, you can't put a locus on an item anymore.
And does
And
that
then
locus has
locuses
to be at
are,
least that rarity or something? Does the rarity of the locus matter at all?
the rarity locus jumps it up a number of tiers. So like if you have like a very rare locus, it counts as like 3
Oh,
slots,
okay.
right?
Gotcha.
Kind of
So
thing.
like because it's like if you added the locus to an existing magic item, that existing magic item already starts at,
Yes,
probably
exactly.
rare.
Yeah.
Whereas, the reason that I could put both of these on mine is just because it started out as a regular ass flail.
Exactly. Exactly. So like I think Karos is a Nirvana Cube and Baleful Claw, right? So like his is a 2 plus a 3, so it's at a 5. So he could technically put like 1 other small locus on his flail, if you ever find one. That's just like a uncommon one. And then his would be capped out at all 6 locus slots being used for his flail.
Each
Anywho.
locus increasing.
I
How
may
Oh,
not
I
have
see. Okay, so that's new. I was gonna say that
Yeah.
is what you added in.
I've been trying to like hash out the system to make sense. So right now, because your proficiency bonus is only 5, you can only cap out at 5. Once you get
I
to your
can only go
proficiency
to
bonus of 6.
exceptional.
And then
Yeah,
once you get
because previous to that little
Mhm.
proficiency thing being in there, it was just
Yep.
hovering right at very rare, which met the description of the locuses
Yeah, so I've
themselves.
changed it just a little bit. So like that means now like Al can add a locus to his lash because it used to stop at very rare, and his lash was very rare, so he could never add a locus to it. But now he can. Davis, on the other hand, can't because the Redeemer
Legendary.
is legendary / artifact /
Right.
outside of that loop.
All right,
So
so yeah, so Karos will just basically once we get to a point where it's either like really, he'd probably not just do it right away. Like wait till we've been traveling for a bit. Maybe an evening before, like we've been traveling, we're like, all right, we're done for the evening, and we think we're at a halfway point, or at least significantly into the forest.
okay, go for it.
He's going to climb tree, then fly up as high as he can
Yeah.
to
So as
basically
you,
try to get a bird's eye and then relay that back
I
so
like
that
it.
we
So,
can chart to make sure that we're on course.
yeah. So as Cielo is picking up that the group is needing just like a little moment to rest because he's plotting such an aggressive course. That's you guys get your water skins out, take a moment to kind of rehydrate. Karos, you take this opportunity to get up on the highest tree,
That's
do your
part of
trick.
that's to piggyback on my good athletics check. Part of that is like I give one of the biggest boosts he's ever gotten. It's like ready, hop, hop, hop.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Like shit, I'm already up, like in the branches.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and give me that perception check at advantage then, and I'll take into account of how high you are up.
Advantage. It's very fast, but
7 was your number, so okay, cool. So a
Yep.
total of 20. Yeah, it's still pretty good. So yeah, you get up, and essentially what you're able to see, based on where you're boosted, like you do see kind of a clearing to the east of where you are, and that kind of indicates where the other group is going to be going. But then you're looking further beyond, and you do see that there's only so much jungle left, and you're smart enough to calculate that's probably about an hour or so of jungle, and then you guys will get to the fields. And the fields, from what you can see, look just like tall grass fields. There doesn't seem to be much. There's the occasional shrub, the occasional acacia tree, but it looks very much to like what you guys were walking through before you hit the hills. Um, there with Eagle, because it does give you like unrestricted vision or whatever, right? You do see the raised and sacked city that would have been on the river, and this one would have been much larger than Hill Bottom. So you are able to make out that, and you're on the right course. So plus 20, and
okay.
just with the 3 of you, you guys have very easily cleared what needs to be cleared. So I only need everyone to roll me one Constitution saving throw through the entire time. As there are biting insects and other things in these
Veteran
woods.
scars.
Surprisingly, no.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's technically not a condition.
Okay.
It's an
I got
effect.
Oh no.
Okay.
I lucky.
I'm glad you guys did good.
1 sec. From survival check. Survival. Yellow's a leader. From the
I
breaking
got a
point. What'd you get?
I
How
got a
much are you
3
from?
total.
Okay.
What?
He dies.
No, it's a con save. It's not a check. It's a con save. So yeah, 3 total. That makes sense.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Loon will bring your corpse back to us. It's fine.
all right.
Maybe I will have
He
to kill
doesn't
Cielo.
trip or anything.
Finally,
He's
he's no longer my burden.
just
Is it the same day from here?
The morning, yes. Yeah. It's a
Okay,
fresh morning.
then that's
Yeah.
my second lucky, and I'll keep tracking him that way.
Okay, cool. All right. So let me see this right. So Carlos, you're fine. Davis, you are not. Ben, you're fine. Al, you are. Rock, you are. And
Me and Cielo fucked up.
Cielo are not. I'll tell you what happens later.
'Kay.
Cool. You guys are free to move on.
you're bloated with insect eggs.
Well,
Neat.
you joke about that, but there was worm infestations
Um,
early on.
Adam,
Ah!
not trying to meta or anything like that. Do we notice that there's biting insects and stuff like that? Because I do have a pretty high medicine check.
Sure. Yeah,
Did
you
I-
would know that going into this area that it was, the jungle itself is probably what's the most dangerous part.
And we
That's,
went, and you said it was a new morning, so we just started and it just happened.
you are halfway through your travels, and so
Okay.
you're what did I say, like 4 hours into your travels
Okay. But we started. When did we hit the jungle? Yesterday.
this morning. You camped on the
This
outside of
morning.
the jungle. No, based on that new route that you took, you hit it
Okay.
this morning.
Give me
So
1 second.
sure,
I want to look.
it's not gonna change what has happened, but it might let you identify what's happening.
Well, no, the thing is if I can kind of understand, because protection from poison, I could have memorized it and cast it on the people. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything I would have done differently for my spells whenever I memorized my spells this morning or prepared my spells
Okay.
this morning.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you look at it.
If Yellow's riding ahead, kind of scouting ahead with Loon, I also would have given him the horn, a silent alarm, and taught him how to use it. Just yeah, you think of me. Me personally, don't bother break the other's eardrums. You blow into it, not too hard, and it's kind of a warning sign. You can't hear it. I can definitely hear it. We can have one practice attempt, but only one. And yeah, if you see anything super dangerous, if we need to stop and wait for you to come back to us, just blow the horn. Piece of cake.
Huh.
But let's make sure you can work it real quick. And I was gonna plug his ears, and it doesn't do anything, but give it
Just like
give it a blow.
blowing the chauffeur, I'm gonna blow it.
Okay. He'll raise his hand like
Yeah.
stop. Why are you still blowing? Stop.
But I
Alright,
didn't hear anything.
I said it would. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's how it works. You think of the person is imagine like an attack. You're attacking me, but it's for the good of the group. Ow.
I'm gonna like feign that I'm putting it away and nodding, but then I'm gonna like quickly bring it back to my lips and go and watch your reaction.
Okay, cool. You understand? Ow, what the? Ow!
Just kidding, I won't blow it.
Alright,
Okay.
Al, since you're still tracking, go ahead and mark off a charge.
One charge. Okay. I will. When he sees you pull it back out, he'll definitely flinch. Like, no.
So keep in mind it's 600 feet or so. So,
Mhm.
which is still pretty far. Alright, so Ben, any thoughts?
Yeah, posted. Go ahead. No change of spells.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as you guys travel, you guys get to what would be the last part. You break through very quickly. Cielo's guy, Cielo's Vanguard training, everyone else's checks that it implemented and helped, and you get past and out of the jungle. Then it's about another 4 hours or so, and you make it to the clearing in the plains, and essentially where like Loon is roughly. You get there. You could, if you wish to, push a little bit further to get to the raised settlement, or you can just camp out, trying to find a stray acacia tree or something to camp out by. But you would essentially be in tall grasslands. What would you guys like to do?
Sorry, I think I missed it. What happened with my bad roll? Do I
We don't
get
know yet.
anything, or do I not know
You
yet?
don't
Okay,
know
cool.
yet. Yeah.
Got you.
And you can kind of meta it because it wasn't a condition because Davis's veteran scars did not
Right.
apply.
So it's not exhaustion. It's not. Yeah, like.
It's not poison. It's
Right.
not that. It's,
I mean, I will
It's
say.
something.
I'm
So Rock.
diseased.
Yeah, it could be that because.
I got Lyme disease.
I mean, Rock will offer to throw up his tower, but like he kind of realizes that'll definitely be visible if anybody's looking. Like, the grasses aren't that tall.
But Davis, you don't understand. You can't get rid of Lyme disease.
I can.
Whoa, Ben is powerful.
If you cast the tower upside down, will it build itself underground?
That would be Galder's subterranean
Yeah, but
tower.
then all the furniture, would fall down.
to the
Then.
ceiling. Fall to the ceiling.
I guess we're sleeping on the ceiling then.
And the pool
Oh,
would
well.
fall to the ceiling as well because it's got a
No!
pool in it.
The wet ceiling.
It is canon that it comes with a pool.
Yeah.
You know what?
If the
Fuck it.
tower,
Rock does the tower. I do the temple, and Al does the
Hut.
dome. The hut.
The dome inside
Got
of
them
it.
all covered.
So the dome would really kind of work, right? Like, because you can
Yeah.
camouflage it somewhat.
Yeah, the hut is you can't change the color to match the outside.
Right.
Mm.
So, frankly, that might be the most stealthy, safe choice if you want to do that. Old school.
Yeah, because you could always put it in between hills, because you said we're going to the plains, right? Grasslands,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's tall grasslands, right? There's some hills.
Or we can say screw it and just throw the tower and the temple up, and we can live in style.
So what's the plan, guys?
I mean, if we're doing one of those, we definitely don't need to do both. Just for, get that
I would say the hut is probably the
Yeah,
most sensible.
If I'm being honest, I might have swapped out the hut for like 3 other spells.
Well, now you tell us. Okay, so I think the tower is one side.
It's 2 stories.
Yeah, I can make, if I remember correctly, I can make the temple different shapes. Let me
Yeah,
look
but
at the
it
spell real
takes up a
quick.
certain amount of space, and you can't camouflage it.
Man, it's a pretty big amount of space if I recall correctly.
Yes, it's about 120 square feet or something like that. So
It's up to 120 on each side, so I could make it small.
you can, yes, if it's up to, then yeah, you can make it a small little dome if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can make it. Well, it has to be a cube of space, so I could literally make it 8 foot tall, or whatever,
8 by
and
8 by
then 8 by 8 by 8.
Well,
And
that's,
then
that's way too small. that's,
No, fuck
that's,
that. You
that's
guys
us,
gotta.
like all standing, like sleeping, standing up.
So, so you could do 8 by 8 by like 30. No, it's too much, isn't it?
Just whatever makes
No,
more
I mean,
sense. I mean, you just
yeah,
make it 20 by
you-
20 and then 8 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah, 20 by 20 and 8 foot tall, or 7 foot tall, or whatever.
That's
Whatever's gonna fit in this area the best way to give us the most amount of. And I can make this the temple's appearance. I can make it the same color as the grasslands around us.
yeah, you can.
Yo.
Well, so I need to ask then if you are going to do this. Takes an hour to cast.
Correct.
And okay, aberration, celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Which ones are you choosing to inhibit?
It's only one, right? Choose one
No.
or more.
One
Okay,
or more.
celestials, elementals. Elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay,
Celestials can come.
aberrations are also on the materia list if you want
Sorry,
to.
Okay, so
Silly,
add-
you're Faye. Get the fuck out of here.
It is not fake.
I know,
Oh.
I'm kidding.
It's not. I know.
Then
They
I'll
used to be.
add everything but celestials unless that fucks with somebody's race
That's fine.
or
No,
species.
species. That won't. Everyone here
Mm.
is a humanoid. You're fine.
Lunar's a
Okay.
Fae, does that do anything?
Yeah,
Actually,
it does.
yes.
And
Ah,
it,
shit.
and it also does something to
The pebble?
Hans, but that's
Oh,
fine.
Hans. Yeah, that's true. But pocket.
Are they both
And-
fae?
He's a fiend?
And Pebble. So Pebble is a fae. Luna is a fae. And Hans is
Is
an undead.
undead. Yeah.
Okay, so I will exclude fae. I don't trust the undead yet.
That's fine. Okay, so Celestial and Fae are excluded. Okay.
So does Al try to walk in? He's like, bzz, bzz.
No. So if a creature of the chosen type attempts to enter the temple, that creature must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, they cannot enter the temple for 24 hours. If the creature can enter the temple, the magic hinders it. Whenever it makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw
Baned, basically.
inside the temple, it has a minus d4. Yeah. Additionally, the censor created by divination spells cannot appear inside of the temple. The creatures within cannot be the target of divination spells. So that's all. I just wanted to know. Like, I know it sounds silly, but I need to know. So if
This is fun.
so for Hans, I need you to roll a
Crawling claw.
charisma saving throw for Hans, which is probably
bad.
not gonna
I
succeed.
think a -3.
Is it really
It's
that
on
low?
his, yeah. He's got like no charisma.
He's got no riz. Oh! Ba, 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 ba.
My boy! He
I
flicks out the door. Yeah!
That's not enough.
Oh my god!
Wait, is your
Been too
DC
powerful.
18?
Yep.
Oh,
Is
that's
there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? I can't. I wouldn't have
Hey,
known.
you
I don't
know
think
what?
I would have inspired him.
No,
Well, you could have
no,
inspired him. Yeah, you could have.
Would I have known? Could I have done that?
Come on, natural
I don't-
20.
Wait, Al has a -3 charisma.
No,
no.
the claw does.
Hans.
Okay. I was like, whoa, this is blowing my mind.
Yeah,
Can,
Al the Bard has a -3 charisma.
Yeah.
What?
can
Man, he's done really well for
No
himself.
shit.
can Drifty assist him?
Let me
Well,
let me
assisting would
look
just
at
be
Hans.
advantage. Like, unless
Let's
does it give like a
see.
plus to
Uh,
saves?
True, you're right. I'm just.
That's not a turn. It's not considered a turn, so he's not immune to that effect.
He needs bless. That's what he needs.
Ooh, I wonder if
Ow.
I could turn him.
Oh,
my
God.
baby.
Yeah, but keep in mind, like,
I'm
if you
just messing.
Oh,
I mean, you would also destroy it, not turn it.
he would destroy it, but he would just snap back to the
It's
cord.
true, yeah.
That's the
true.
thing. He's eternally
Oh.
bound to the cord.
Ah,
You've seen him be destroyed. Like, he's been just obliterated, and then he starts regenerating.
Yeah, it
Dispel
takes,
magic
takes,
it is then.
It takes several hours, but yeah.
oh.
All right, so Al, I would say, unfortunately, in this case, for multiple reasons, and you can, I
Mhm.
know you have jack of all trades, but you're not. Arcana and religion and stuff are not your proficiencies, right?
True.
And you don't. You've been in a temple before, and there wasn't an issue because the previous temple didn't have restrictions on undead.
Mhm.
So you've never encountered this. You're okay, this works, and then now you do it, and essentially, I up to you how you want it to work. Either it's like you can't cross the threshold because of where Hans is, or you cross the threshold, but the magic of the temple just like bamps onto the ground.
I think since he's at my chest, I think it would have. I feel like it would have bounced or resisted enough for me to bounce back and be like, maybe I'm right behind Dave or something. He just flows right through, and then I get a little boop, and I'm like, what? Can I roll a check to see if
You
Al would
understand?
know?
Yeah.
Is it me or do I know if it's Hans?
He does
Go
have
ahead,
a
yeah.
fiendish background. Maybe fucking
Yeah,
this
yeah.
new guy said,
Religion?
"Fiends get out."
Do religion.
Yes, because it was the divine spell. It's Hans.
Oh.
It's the tug is specifically on Hans. Like you're even like when you try to walk forward in that, you see that there's a little glow around the part where Hans is hanging, and then you put Hans out and you just kind of push him forward into like the dirt. It's like he gets rejected.
I like
I
to think even
put my arm
momentarily
in by
digs in.
itself. Shed a single tear. Ugh.
And Ben looks over like, gives a little nod.
I go.
Like,
Not like being not like being a dick, but like, okay, now I know where it falls under.
I'll give a very slow thumbs up as if I understand. I get it.
what's up, buddy? Are you gonna activate him and just leave him outside, or what are you doing?
I'll probably stand there for like 3 minutes, like trying to figure it out. Linlin can fit inside.
Yeah,
We're
Luna
trying to
and
camouflage
Pebble
inside.
go in, no problem.
Are we doing watches? Or is
Don't think we'll
Cielo
have
gonna
to.
be?
Wait, do
I'm
we
gonna.
have to? I don't remember.
No, of
I
course
don't think
not.
so. I'm gonna ask for the horn of silent alarm back, give it to Hans, and leave him right outside the door.
How's he gonna blow it?
Yeah, let's say, can he generate
Don't-
anything to blow it?
Don't
Can't.
don't tell him. Don't tell
Was he
him.
gonna wave his hand at the
Don't tell
opening?
him. It's like a 3-year-old. It's like, he doesn't know this.
If anything
Hans
happens,
thinks he's safe, and all of a sudden, oh shit!
Okay,
if anything happens, just blow this horn, and he flicks me off.
Yes, sir. Yes, Dad.
okay, so
I believe
real
in you.
quick, Al. So because he's active, you no longer have the mage hand. He has it. So when you hand it to him, he conjures the mage hand and grabs the horn. Just flicks you off with his real hand.
That's
and
my
then,
Hans.
and then he just starts slowly patrolling for the rest of the evening around the temple.
There you go. There's the
Thank
watch.
you, Hans. This will be a one-time thing. I'll make sure of it. Thank you, Hans. You're the best.
Yeah.
I'll
so yeah.
flick him off.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't believe
yeah,
you just gave it to me and then just took it away.
It was a borrow kind of situation. I gave it to
What?
Pew. I gave it to Pew 2 days ago, but then it smelled like alcohol and it took forever to precipitate it off. I think it still does kind of smell like it.
Okay, but what if I need it back like as soon as morning happens?
Hans, this is Cielo. If he asks for it, and the sun is up, he can have it. But if the sun's down, not yet. Not yet.
It can hear?
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
through magic, yes. So,
It's flipped you
but
off.
yeah, it can see the sun, right? Because it has no eyes.
so
There's
yeah,
blind
that's
sight
the
for
thing I
one,
was gonna
but-
say. Yeah, but no, it can't see. Like it senses the blind sight. So he Hans just kind of stands there, and then like I don't know, like he shrugs. I don't like your thumb and your
Yeah.
pinky, you know, kind of.
Yeah.
Cielo's gonna think it's an illusion because he knows minor illusion, and he's gonna go to like touch it, and the second he touches it, he's gonna be like, "I didn't know it was real."
Yeah.
What's
that's our kobold
hilarious-
hand.
What's hilarious to me with so usually it's what is it, investigation or perception that you defeat minor illusion with. Either way, your passes are
perception.
22 and 23 of each of them, so like you getting fooled by a minor illusion is wild.
It's like what? This is a really good illusion. Oh shit.
Exactly.
But
Just
yeah,
because
so,
I have good perception doesn't mean I'm smart. All right.
Yeah, the Hans, that was Cielo. He's a good friend.
let me go to Pogs. Where is it? NPCs. Do I have? No, not NPCs. Player Pogs. Player Pogs. All right, Hans. Yeah, just throwing everybody on the screen today.
Yeah, it's a long story. I can sing it the song sometimes. Cielo, like there's a whole ballad about it. It's actually in 2 parts too. But yeah, this is Hans. He's found him in a tower, recompopulated him with his soul, and now he can summon his left hand. Sorry, he is the left hand. He can summon his right hand as a mage hand. Look at that shit. He's carrying the horn.
So when
He's
you
so
say that,
talented.
when you say that, Ben looks at you thinking, is it his right hand as the opposing hand, or does the hand actually have a hand of its own?
The thing is,
Al, you know it's the opposing hand, but
mhm.
yeah.
When Al mentions it, he's one for dumb gestures, so he's doing like crab hands with his own hands, just like pinch, pinch, pinch. Just like, yeah, he's got his left hand. He's a left hand, and then he summons his right hand. It was a really fun little ceremony getting them back together.
Yeah. So
That-
I mean, again, Al, you know the you lose some of the effects while he is active, right? So you understand that.
Mhm. And I'm not attuned right now anyway, so it works out. I think.
Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. All right. Yeah. Cool. All right.
So can I make
So
a
Hans is.
judgment call for CJ or for Rock?
Yeah, go for it.
Can he
Whatever
work
needs
on
to be
whatever
done.
spell he was working on the way over to West Green tonight? Since it's like
Oh,
a relatively safe
that's
space to work on it.
fair, but I'm gonna let him do
Okay.
those rolls
Okay.
because it is, and he probably would have worked on it a couple nights
Okay.
also. So if you want to put it, well, you're gonna have to update the list here because we're gonna go to over to another day again. So
Okay.
we're fine. Yeah. So Al, no fidgeting hand, no innate spellcasting. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. So the evening that comes in this reduced shrine-like temple for the beacon, it does blend in well. Yeah, 7th level spell for fancy tent. It does blend in well with the high grasses surrounding this area. All no need for watches unless if you just wish to take a watch. However, as Cielo and Davis, as you guys are trying to get sleep, you are having a difficulty. You're tossing, turning. Um, you can't get comfortable. You're sweating. Um, it's just an unpleasant evening. Uh, when morning ticks on over, um, you are indeed, someone called it, there is something affecting you. You do not benefit from a long rest this evening, but it does not cause you to have exhaustion per se, but you do not benefit from a long rest. So, I mean, I don't think you guys really used anything, so that's fine. And you are, there is additional compounding effects, but I will reveal those as they happen. So yeah, you guys don't look that great this morning.
Yeah, and I would tell people, I'd be like, I barely got any sleep last night. It was rough. I don't know. It's just lingering something. Did you
What?
guys sleep okay?
I felt like, yeah, I felt like the tempo was pretty comfortable.
Yeah, no, it
No,
wasn't
I feel
that.
like shit.
Oh, you did? Maybe
You
it's because
too?
we were kind of in the front and we were like moving stuff and I don't know. But I mean, Carl's climbed up a damn tree. Who knows what he got into up there?
Ooh.
So, hey,
Hey,
Carlos, how you
Loon.
doing? You doing okay today?
Yeah.
Ugh, I feel great.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
feel
damn it, you look good too.
awful.
The heck is going on? Hey, Loon, how you feeling?
Hey, Lou.
I think it's this warmer weather. I just feel really loose.
Maybe it's a little dry, like more of a wet.
Well, one thing
kinda
you'll
weather.
realize in the temple, it's a mild temperature. It doesn't feel like outside. It actually
General.
adjusts the temperature.
Fantasy thermostat. Let's go.
All right, so
Pretty
real
much.
quick, because it is a new day, let's go ahead and do the resets. So Rock owes us, well, not owes us because we might need it for the day. So go ahead and roll for Rock, roll ahead and Nirvana die, roll ahead this, track everything, please. Thank you. Your totem.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a medicine check to see if I can figure out what the hell's going on with these guys.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I'll
Ooh, that's
assist
a
him
good
if
roll.
I can,
5.
but I don't know that that's something.
Are you proficient
I
in medicine?
will. I will when he does like this
not.
check. I'll walk up to Ben and be like, "Man, did you sleep? I feel like dog shit."
Slept fine. 32 on Davis on a medicine check. I rolled a 19.
Wow.
I did. Yeah. So the the stinging insects and the bugs and all that got to Davis. He, for mechanically speaking, because it's not a condition, he is diseased. It is something that you can use to, magics to cleanse. because it was a 32, based on the similar symptoms between him and Cielo, here's the thing. So, the disease causes it's a I had a name for it. Where was it? I'll have to find out the name for it. But there's multiple effects. They are unable to benefit from a long rest, so it does eventually kill them. Because they will start stacking up exhaustion. They are able to go a number of days without rest equal to their constitution modifier before they start compiling exhaustions. Because they are still sleeping, but they're tossing and turning. They are more susceptible to being critically hit. 18, it expands critical hits against them by 2. So 18, 19, and 20 would naturally crit against them while they're diseased. And they have disadvantage on athletics. They have disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, which includes initiative, stealth, acrobatics, like all that.
Got him. So I got a question for you, Adam. Would they have been showing symptoms or complaining as soon as everyone got up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They
So
both
I
would say they didn't
could,
sleep well.
because I'm getting ready to prepare my spells, I could prepare lesser restoration then.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think
So-
if
Prepare
that's
a
what you
feast
think.
as well.
Yeah, but Heroes Feast costs money.
Oh, some money.
Just saying.
Because it says you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I'm assuming it's some kind of poison.
No, it's a
No,
disease.
you know it's a disease. It's a disease. It's not a condition.
Okay.
It's a,
Is that greater?
nope,
No,
just
lesser
lesser.
does it.
Okay,
Oh, lesser
I
does-
got that.
okay.
Let me just change my spells real quick, and then I will take care of that.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
So, but
Things,
for the sake of it,
things I do for you guys. God.
for the sake of it, you just have to track that you both are going 1 day without a long rest, though. Still, right? So, no immediate negative impact. All right. So what do we got? We got a 5 for Nirvana die. We got a 5 and a 2, or a 16 and a 2. Okay. 9 on the engine. I don't remember what 9 is.
Twint.
Twin. Oh, twin is gnarly. Okay. Cool. All right. So the morning comes. Ben will address the ill-rested.
Spell has been cast twice. Once for Cielo, once for Davis.
Any type of visual when you do it, Ben, if you want to create one.
All my spells are gonna have like some kind of light effect. Like this particular one, I'll put my hands like where the most concentration of the bites are, and there's gonna be a soft glow of light coming from them.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
then I don't think there's a component on that, is there? No.
So yeah.
Love. The component is love.
Yes.
Component is
yes.
so yeah.
I look while I'm looking
Make
at
a shit out
Cielo
of
because I'm
that.
pretty sure I've probably done this numerous times for him. I just shake my head.
Yeah.
It was those
Various-
bugs, wasn't it? Oh man,
The bugs?
it's not like. Do you have a spell to like let me sleep retroactively? That'd be pretty cool.
I look down at my my Warhammer.
No, never mind.
It
Thank
counts.
you.
Ah, come on, give it a try.
When Ben does it to Davis, Davis immediately kind of like he's very tense normally, and then or not normally, he's very tense because of all this, and then his shoulders kind of slump in relaxation a little bit. He kind of grabs the back of your head, pulls your forehead to his, and then tries to say thank you in Celestial, but he kind of misses it just a little bit. So it's like something's just slightly off. So it's like Tunku, like whatever that would be in Celestial.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming I understand it enough,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
You do.
I'll just kind of I'll go welcome in common.
All right.
Ben, you definitely notice that Owl's observing you again, kind of like with the funeral rites, but he's keeping a distance, and he probably wouldn't say anything until like 10 minutes after you've healed up everybody. But he's just trying to figure out what happened, what you're doing.
Oh no, I'll actually explain everyone's says. Bug poison, bad bite, I fix, and then
He fix.
yeah.
Very good.
Okay. In that case, he's 5, 10
Yeah,
feet from you the whole time,
you
like
will notice
nodding
that
his head.
Ben will never cast a spell on you if he has a chance to actually explain to you what it is. The only time he's ever cast a spell on anyone is healing word and back without them knowing what it is. That's the only time he's ever done it.
All right. So now that you guys are no longer having to deal with the things that I said that you had to deal with, however, you for both again, Davis and Cielo, remember?
Yep, I
One day.
noted it
Yep, perfect. Okay.
One day what?
without long
One
rest.
day without long rest.
Okay.
So if you go another day without long rest, you start getting exhaustion and stuff like that.
He actually already would, right? He's +0 on con.
You still get a minimum of
Oh, you
one,
get a minimum of
though.
1. Okay.
Yeah. So, very well. So, the morning is yours. Rations are divvied up and eaten as needed, I'm assuming. You have a target goal. Currently, your path is taking you to the raised settlement above you. Is that still where you wish to go, or are you making adjustments to the course?
That's where I'm going.
All right.
I like
The
Ciela's plan. Yep. I'd give him
the
back
mo-
the horn from Hans. Good job, Hans. Good job.
he salutes you with his mage hand.
Champion.
Uh, as he as you reach down for Hans, he jumps on your hand, crawls up your shoulder, affixes himself back to his lash, and kind of goes in that dormant state.
Can I suggest
And
a
yell.
spell preparation for our cleric?
Go ahead.
Since we do have a body of water ahead of us, we don't know how big it is, but it's big enough to be on the map. There is a ritual for water walk.
Ooh.
I've
Okay.
seen Oregon Trail.
Well, I just cured dysentery. What are you talking about?
We packed extra tongues and axles. We're fine. Wait, we don't have a wagon anymore. What?
You still
we
have
just
the
switch?
tongs and axles.
Hell yeah.
You've been carrying them this whole time.
They're in the bag.
Okay,
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna change my spells again, so I get water walk.
that's fine.
I have 400 bullets, but I don't know what a gun is.
Yeah. So, as you guys are waking up, the air is, there is a nice breeze, and you see the tall grasses. A lot of the grasses are taller than CLO, are swaying in the grass. You get this this rippling effect. The further you look down, it is a sea of grass out here. There are the occasional buoys or such things that would break the grass, and those are like the single acacia trees standing proud and solo by themselves. Um, sorry, I had a weird sound on my computer. Uh, there are various birds flying in the morning sky, and you don't see many animals, but it's mostly probably due to the tall grasses. You do see around the campsite that there are numerous ants and other type of insects, but none of them are really messing with you guys. It's just there is life here, just tall grass. The sky in currently today. Can I get someone to roll me a d6 so I can figure out the weather?
I'm here to ruin us. Let's go.
All
Go
right,
West. Hey.
5.
5?
All right, 5. So far the sky is there are some blues coming through, but you do see that there is a heavy set of clouds around, low lying. Probably a pretty good chance that there will be rain at some point today. But the morning should be okay. Um, so what shall we do? Where are we going? What is the plan? You
One
turn.
thing. One thing I'll do real quick. Hey, Cielo. Then
Hmm?
I'll be petting Lun. Since I definitely noticed. Where'd you go? The grass is very tall here. Um, we can trade Lun back and forth as much as you need to. If you feel like you can scout better without her, but then we maybe get some open field where it'd be better, some jungle. I don't trade back and forth as much as you'd like. Just let me know and return her to me when you do want to drop her off.
Well, that's very nice of you. I think I should because the grass is taller than me at some points.
I hear your voice, but I don't see you.
Oh, sorry, I'm over here and I pull your jacket coat.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Hey. Yeah, you were very sneaky, even without
Yes.
He
trying.
gets,
I want to say.
he gets sneak attack.
I take the hood off. I take the hood off of my head and I'm like, yeah, sorry.
There's the ears. That helps a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Sounds good.
nice. Are you doing the combo? I need to ask Cielo because you guys don't know what this means. Are you doing the combo with Loon? Cielo?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll remember that whenever you roll. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you guys are traversing or waking up and heading out, Cielo mounted on the winged fox Azralith form of Loon, Pebble takes to the sky and starts scouting up ahead. Uh, where is your destination? Where are you guys going?
To the site, I assume, right?
Yeah.
To
Straight
the
shot?
ruins or to the are you swinging through the raised village or whatever?
I think we personally, I would confer with Cielo. Do you think that's they have a lot of territory over here, the pact of the sacraments. Would we be do you think they'd be patrolling that village at all? Would they have any reason? Would it be safer to go around or something?
I'm not so sure it'd be so good to go around. I mean, we're gonna have to cross this water anyway. We just had to find a better place to do it, maybe. But I mean,
Yeah. The village is there for a reason. Maybe the water's more shallow on that side, or maybe there's a bridge.
yeah, I feel like a bridge would be a little too obvious.
True, true.
But there's got to be a better place to cross.
Do we know
I'm
how?
not sure.
So if I'm looking at the map, does it give an idea for how wide that river might be? Scale-wise, like, is it like a tiny little thing, or is it like
No,
could be like
it's a
half a mile
sizable
wide?
river. Yeah, it's a sizable river if it shows up on a map,
Yeah,
right?
made sense. Davis would know that, obviously.
Yeah. It's not as large as the river that leads to a lake on the
Yeah, the east.
the
Yeah.
yeah, eastern side, but it's definitely it's one that you will need a boat to get across
Yeah.
or something along those lines.
So we're at the water.
No,
we're getting
you
No, we're
are.
just
I'm
landing.
determining your path. I'm trying to
Okay.
understand. I drew an estimated path. I wasn't sure if you guys are actually going to avoid the raised village or what's the plan.
Well, Ben will bring it up. We could walk across water.
How?
Oh,
We can do what now?
How?
I mean, you're
what
still
level
Stealth.
flying.
spell is that again?
Did you say walk?
It's a third level, I
Yeah, it's
think.
third level.
Third level.
Third level.
Damn,
It's a ritual.
Yeah, you
so-
can do this thing.
Oh,
it's new to
I
us.
totally forgot.
And I started looking around. How many of them? There's like 6 of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, we
I'll
good.
raise a. Oh yeah, she
We
can fly.
we good. Can do 10
10 feet? 10.
people. 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Last what's his word?
Minute?
Hour, yeah. Yep.
Hour.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. From the map, I'm hoping the river's a lot shorter. We should be good. Nice.
Yeah, I think that might be good enough.
So, Cielo, are you thinking more north of the? We do want to be discreet, avoid the bridge if there is one still standing. Thinking more
Yeah,
north or more
absolutely.
south?
Sorry. I need
Let's
to look at the
say
calendar.
more to the north.
Okay. I like
28th
it.
of Everly.
What do y'all think? Ben, Davis, Garros.
Only thing town may have prisoners.
Yeah.
Didn't consider that. Not a bad call. Should we at least scout or try to examine it
Yeah.
Also,
from
if bad
outskirts?
Also, if bad people there and we attack other place, may call reinforcement.
Definitely don't want to be seen.
But if there's people
If we're-
there,
Once again, though, if
Cielo, get in, get out, nobody see.
Yeah,
that's probably
I could do
true.
that.
I like that.
Not on Loon
But-
Loon, that stands out. Like, you think you can go in on foot?
I'm gonna put my hood up and both me and Loon Loon start like fading into like right in front of you.
Where'd she go?
Wait, what are you doing? Where are you taking her?
Where'd they go?
I'm still right here. We're still right here.
I'm gonna hold out
Right,
the horn.
No, 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 no.
She makes a weird chirping noise. Coo, caca, caca. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Tuki tuki. We have determined that Kaka Tuki Tuki doesn't work.
Loon, I need you to be quiet for a long time. This is very dangerous. You can't be doing that. I can't see Cielo anymore, but I'm gonna hold out the horn. It's only to a certain range. It's not too far. I'm sure we get out of our range at some point, but we don't want to hop in there. Take it just in case. You know how it works.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, he's still here. Okay, wow.
Yeah. I
I'll
I
jump.
haven't left anywhere yet, but
I don't. How do we
With
know?
the silence, I thought you had taken off, and then you're just like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, just heads up next time.
I can respect it. I used to be able to scare this guy, Pointed Davis, with the allegedly. I don't make sounds when I step.
Oh,
I hear
God.
myself. I don't know.
Yeah, look at
But
this
then
getup.
you're.
And like he could tiptoe around a corner, and I'd never know.
But
And-
you're at another level. I can't.
And I'll look at Cielo and go, you want me to go? Remember, I see you. Out of
Okay,
game, you know that I have the innate ability to cast see invisibility.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm still
I-
faster than you.
I stay back just in case.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We'll stay with them anyway. But I mean, we are going to once we find these, I don't know, ruffians, culty,
Well, hopefully
whatever
there's
the hell
nobody.
they are. Well, that too, but we also want to find them to, like get rid of them, right?
Eventually.
Rocket said cannibals.
Yeah, cannibals. Well,
Yeah.
if there's people in there to be taken out, I can certainly do that.
Yeah. If it's a small enough number and we can guarantee nobody gets away and warns a bigger group, I'm on board.
Yep.
What do
And
y'all?
Lulu could help. Lulu was their name, right?
Yeah, that's her name. I'll put a hand out as if I'm gonna pet her, and then I'm like, where'd she go? What's going on?
Lulin, where are you?
She's not, just for mechanics speaking, she's not disappearing. She's not becoming invisible. She's just
Very stealthy.
harder to find.
Just
Yes.
harder to see.
Okay.
Yes.
If I can, something I wanted to retcon 2 sessions ago, and I keep forgetting to bring up.
Okay.
Since I summoned her on Thrisson Day, I was wondering if she could be like a brighter orange or just something a little different, since it was.
It can be more fey if you want. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh.
Like you can give her exaggerated features if you want. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, that's spot on. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like
just-
it's Thrisson Day. I'll throw a level 7 spell slot at it. So I'm just hoping this one's a little different.
Oh,
Little special.
she's a level 7th familiar or steed. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I trust you to track those stats because I don't remember all the changes.
Big
I got it.
baller.
Boop, boop, pew. Yeah, I've got the notepad set up so it's all formulaic, and I set it up. 65 HP. Can you believe it? Strong.
That's almost as much as Cielo. And I'm not
Okay, that's
exaggerating.
yellow. Ah.
Cielo plus Loon has like the amount of HP that I think Karos has.
Yep. It's about
Oh
Right.
goodness.
They are one Karos together.
Ooh.
So as you guys figure out your path to take, Cielo with Loon very surprisingly, very stealthily and quickly through the grass, begin to trek forward, heading through the tall grass, yet leaving barely a trail. But enough of a trail for you guys to be able to kind of keep up and follow. So Cielo, it's not going to be like immediate. It's still probably going to be about an hour's worth of travel, right, before you guys get within proximity of the raised village. So, um, so as you do approach and get close, go ahead and give me that stealth roll, Cielo, so we know where you guys are sitting at.
Ooh, 32 total.
Or two. So, is there a visual for you imparting the benefits of your stealth onto Moon? Anything that you want to think of?
Just the normal like fade into like
Gotcha.
the glowing red eyes, but they just kind of come with me.
Gotcha. So, as Cielo does break from the group, you're able to keep track on him for a moment, and then because you're mostly keeping track of Loon, and then when you guys blink, you lose track of them.
Yeah, just like when we hit a shadow anywhere,
Yeah.
it's like we're folding into the next page of the book and you can't see it yet.
Gotcha. So, what I can do, with the days or with the hour of travel, see if I have something here. Do I actually have it? No, I don't. Okay, that's for a different location. That's fine. So as you're traveling, Ben, the tall grasses, they do begin to subside a bit and get replaced more with grasses that you would find closer to water sources. So the height definitely begins to come down. It does become a little bit more lush and a little bit more green here, kind of fading away from the yellow grasses to like the more vibrant green grasses, as there is a higher source of water content here. The raised city here is not nearly as destroyed as Hill Bottom was. There are still some sizable standing structures, um, but as you approach the city, can you go ahead and give me a perception check? Al, you can give me a perception check for Loon as well, if you wish.
And do.
28 total.
28 total, okay.
Yeah, perception 11.
Yeah, if you need to, Davis, put the link for Otherworldly Steed
I
on
did.
5e Tools.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying, if you needed.
I don't think I updated her passive. Her passive says 11, but I don't think that's right.
It's her,
It's still 11. The wisdom doesn't scale with level or anything. So.
yeah,
It doesn't
she's not
scale.
proficient with it.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
11.
she doesn't.
Okay, then plus
Unless
1
she gets
perception.
like advantage for some reason.
She got 8.
8, okay. Does she have keen senses? No, she does not. Okay,
No.
cool, 8. Alright, so yeah, Luna's mostly like just focusing on being the writing platform for Cielo. And Cielo, as you are
Oh,
allowing
thanks.
her to move, it's allowing you to kind of hone in and focus on what you're seeing. There are you see from a distance that there are definite smears and glyphs and writings on whatever walled structures there are here within the temple. And just like, just kind of draw an example, like you might see something like, like kind of like something like this. Like they're definite glyphs. You don't necessarily, I don't imagine you would recognize them, but there are definitely signs that on the exterior buildings and stuff like that. As you are keeping an eye out with a 28, you do start to see some of the familiar signs that you saw from Hill Bottom, and in the form of those like warning effigies and warning like totems. You do see skulls strewn together, hanging from like various buildings. You see wooden structures that have various animal bones, people bones affixed to them. And with a 28, you do see that there is one type of structure, fairly large, um, that gives you like a vibe of maybe like a temple or so. That would have been, that seems like maybe the city was built around, or this village was built around. That the temple building itself has very little damage to it. However, you do see that there has been a lot of um, grotesque adornments placed upon it, as it does kind of build into, as it does seem to be maybe like a place that, I said build into, but it's the wrong word, as it does seem to be a place that maybe, like you said, the culty ones, maybe the cannibals, it does seem to be like a traffic location for these individuals that you've been following. With a 28 process perception, there's definitely that faint iron odor in the air in this area. The smell
Like
of blood is in the air, yeah.
fresh blood.
Uh,
Hmm.
to kind of, yeah, so you do see that there is like a proper structure that gives you like a temple-y like vibe. And there does seem to be foot traffic going there.
I'm gonna try to go in.
Okay.
Well, not the actual temple yet, but
Go into the city. Yeah.
get a little closer.
Sure. So, are you going on Loon Loon, or are you dismounting? Keep in mind, she does benefit from your stealth, so to you.
I just have to be near for the benefit.
Yeah, she needs to be within 5 feet of you, right?
5 feet.
You're smuggling her essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you're on top of her, you're within 5 feet of her. So
Yeah.
you're
I
She likes being sneaky. She'll get down real low and do her best.
Oh, and I would also put this in mind. Keep in mind, she can fly, so if you want to take the aerial approach, you can. I know something that's easily forgotten. She's technically using like a griffin stat block.
Absolutely.
So,
Also good for an escape.
but yeah, sure. If you wish to approach, sneaking through, there are still plenty of structures. There are different trees and such that grow close to the water, though you can see that not necessarily all of them are in the best condition, perhaps just based on, what has been the environment that they've been currently in. But you do get to various places where you can kind of duck in, duck out, sneak around, and you're able to traverse down the streets and all, dodging some eyes and ears, and you're able to advance to this temple-like structure of darker river stones that have been stacked up together. It's a sizable complex. There is a main entrance that you can see, and it almost builds itself. Like the front part of the temple is visible, and the second part of the temple builds into a natural stone outcropping, and it seems to be built in and carved into there along the riverside, or close to the river. Not exactly on the river, but close to the river. So what would you like to do?
Do I get a sense of where they would have like sacrifice people at? Are there
Oh,
like
there's no obvious altar or anything on the outside.
well, I mean like what I mean is like if there's like a gathering of people that look like they're not a part of their group.
Got you. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're looking for just the general populace that you're seeing and keeping
Yeah,
an
if
eye
they're
out
like
for
leading
persons. Yeah.
people or binded people or stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Gotcha. And let
Oh
me
my
know what the
God,
roll
so
total
many
is.
good rolls all of a sudden.
Sheesh.
31 total.
31 total.
Yeah.
There are no like people outside of the temple that like, you know, how do I put it, that look as if they are like bound and gagged and like waiting to go in. Interestingly enough, there's really no one outside of the building standing guard from what you can tell either. It just looks like the heavy set doors are just broken, and the like stone doors are broken, and you're just able to enter. What you can see, kind of looking through, is that where the sunlight travels in, there are also torch lights, maybe braziers in there, giving you some visibility. Um, and you are able to make out that there are different effigies on the outside of the building, kind of going along with the same motif that you've seen. Um, and you know, there's like some more of those glyphs or runes or whatever you want to look at them, scrawlings around. Um, I mean, it looks like it's a sizable complex. If they have people, they might be inside,
Hmm.
and there might be like, you know, hostages or bound people inside. Like,
I'm gonna go inside slowly,
all right, with Lunan.
but I'm gonna with Loon, and we're gonna like creep along the wall as much as we
Alright.
can.
Yes.
Well, give me a second. Let me change the scene. I'm gonna bring everyone here because I don't, you know, I'm not gonna hide the scene from everybody. So give me 1 second. Roll 20. I don't have Loon in there, so let me copy Loon.
This is where I die.
Maybe.
Roll a new character.
I mean,
Yes.
all right, that should snap you down here. Then Loon is large, right?
She stand real short.
Yeah,
Counts.
she's cowering down.
She's crawling.
But
Oh, I have control of rock. Oh no.
that's fine.
Everybody
Give me
should.
1 second before you move stuff.
You get a bubble. You get a bubble.
Then
Hey, swear to help you.
I'm going to just give all players control of Loon just to make it easier now. Alright, you should be able to move um move Loon and yourself.
So like I would have started like over here and we would have like
We'll see what the stream sees. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool.
Did Davis die?
See,
There you
yeah. So yeah, keep in mind you guys are not there. I just wanted you guys to be able to see what's going on.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
as you step in, it is the light from outside is kind of pushing in. The stonework is, you know, cold stones, though warmed by the exterior sun and just the general warm temperature around here. There is very little light that you can see kind of coming through, minus a couple braziers that I don't have on this map, but they're here. There seems to be some scrawlings and writings, glyphs on the main wall in front of you that is being that is flanked on each side by a set of stairs going up. What would you like to do?
Lunan, what do you think? Should we go up? We haven't really found anything, so I'm not really sure if we should just go back. But I kind of want to see if I could find the people that we were looking for.
She'll do a full body shake as if she's kind of itchy. And then she'll scratch her nose twice.
Don't know what that means, but I agree. I'm gonna go up the stairs very slowly, but I'm gonna poke each stair with like a stick before I walk up them.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check as you're going up.
Oh my god, all the good rolls. 32 total.
32 total.
Yes.
There are signs of traffic moving further into the temple. From what you can see, there are, you know, when there was rain in the area, you see that there are some muddied footsteps. Seem to be booted. You do see that there are some mix of long dried blood as well as some more fresher blood amongst the stairs. They're not necessarily keeping the temple clean, if if you can imagine. But yeah, I mean, there's signs of foot traffic. No signs of a trap on these stairs. Forward.
Going up slowly.
And if it impedes your movement, I apologize. I don't know how the wall works.
She slow, she crawl, she sneak.
Right, for the sake of it too, I'm going to because Dave. Oh well, we have Camera Boy, right?
Yeah, but he's evil. No, I'm just kidding. In the alternate universe, he was.
We killed him.
Killed
Where
you killed the
remember
polternate.
Alternate.
I don't
Damn.
remember what we had under. Where is he?
He's Paul, the camera guy. I don't know if that helps.
The seventh member of the seventh menagerie. The human of the group.
Right.
That's Cameraman.
I just imagine Loon Loon crawling with her tongue out.
Hey.
Blip.
Without
Blip.
adding control over the
All players have control.
provides vision or whatever.
Let me.
Yeah, it doesn't
Has
give me vision.
light, has night vision.
Has true
Hey,
sight.
Hey, as long as Lulu can bring back a finger or something, I got regeneration prep. We're good.
Starts to dim at 60
She
because
gets
of camera.
She gets a lucky rabbit's foot and won't give it up.
Oh.
Well, there's 4 of them, so we're
Yeah.
Well, I guess
That'll count.
actually
Okay,
no,
cool.
you only have 2 because you're bipedal. So
Ah. You need your thumbs for your bow.
Yeah, that's that works.
Very cool.
Paul.
And these 2 brazier things, these like little inlets, are like just torch light
Braziers.
things, right?
Braziers are very
Yeah,
different.
braziers. Yeah, different.
they're not
Out.
boob holders.
Let's
dude.
just say, unless you just found like a
I would
D
say
cup
about
on the ground. Like, wow,
Hey, you never
check
know.
these out.
Da-da-da-da.
You know what? Well, we're very judgy. Maybe he's aroused by braziers. I mean braziers.
So he's gonna take a peer across this like doorway.
Mhm. So as
But-
you kind of look through, you do see that there are some lighting. There does seem to be rubble and rocks blocking the path directly down, but you do see that there seems to be a right and left path that you might be able to take, and it does start to narrow down to like, singular hallways. Loon Loon might be squeezing if she keeps going.
Luna will try to look over her shoulder at you, and she'll scratch her nose 2 more times.
I don't know what that means.
She'll slowly take 1 more step.
Forward or backwards?
Forwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Like here.
Yeah.
He's gonna pet Loon Loon and kind of quietly hop off. And tell Loon Loon to just wait right here. I'll be right back.
She'll
not-
go.
If not, go tell them.
She'll lay down and slowly like back off to the left side. And then you'll just hear her big head sticking out from beyond the wall, staring at you.
I'll be right back, I promise. And I'm going to take a peek around both, I guess, corners.
Um, as you do, you do see. I'm trying to see like what you see on your screen, so I can kind of give you. Yeah, the pathways do extend to the right and to the left, as the one above you is solidly blocked off by rubble and debris. You do see on the end of the right-hand path that there does seem to be some more damage and debris, but there does seem to be multiple paths, maybe two going up. On the left hand, it does look like it hits a wall, and then you're able to traverse going up as well. On the left-hand side, you do see one of those like blood glyphs as well.
That's not good.
Um,
Uh,
What's your passive perception again? 23?
what is it? 22.
22. Um, Seeing how big this place is. 1 second. No, not good enough yet. Okay. Yep, you're good. You may choose and tell me what you're doing.
Doing the thievius raccoonus walk along the wall still.
Oh, I got the imagery. Yeah.
Still
Alright.
no like foot traffic or people.
Not that you've seen. You do see the signs, like there is, again, they're not keeping this place clean, or that you do see mud trails and blood stains and that. You do see pathing. You do hear some muttering with a 22 coming. Well, if I ping in the dark, I don't think you're going to see it. But do you see if I ping like in this blackness up here? I don't know. Let's try
No.
again.
Oh yeah. We saw it like here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
see that one.
so it's kind of coming somewhere from that direction. Individual saying, I hate this place. It's boring. I want to go out. I hope they finish today so we can actually go and join the rest of the pack.
I'm gonna turn the corner with just an eye and take a peek.
Okay. Trying to see. You see down the hallway. It does head up north. You do hear the voices, and they seem to be coming more from maybe this area.
Sounded like just some idle chatter, so I'm just gonna keep moving north.
All right. 1 second. You do hear. Sorry, I actually have to move things while you're moving, so give me a pause.
Yeah, no worries. I stepped on a trap. No!
Necessarily, didn't want to do that. I keep forgetting. You go here, copy here, paste here. There we go. So I have my trackers as well. You hear two sets of footpath sets coming up. Wrong layer again. Sorry. From somewhere down this hall, as if they're echoing. As you see, like, from what I can see on your light, you do see that there's a turn here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go and get some fresh air from the right side of you.
Like stepping my direction, or can I
Well,
tell?
you can give me a perception check if you
Ooh, yikes. 22.
want. From the right of you,
Because I
Good
got a
job.
nat one.
yeah. It sounds like it's probably coming from behind you now, like from the right side, but the footsteps are coming from behind you. And I'll give you a moment to move before they
Yep.
move.
I'm gonna hear them probably coming up behind me and take a peek to the left real quick.
I believe you see something.
Can
Yep.
can I sneak the camera ahead?
You can sneak the camera ahead.
Oh shit. I'm gonna try to hide right in here.
Right, give me a new stealth check because you are breaking cover.
Yeah, I totally did. Absolutely did. 100%. That's a 22 for sure.
Wait, stealth through min is 25.
Oh, 25 as my lowest? Oh, yeah, it is. 25 instead.
Give me 1 second because I realize one guy, or not one guy, but something is not on the right layer.
Give
No,
me
it's
something.
And he's right next to me.
not
Do you
right.
work here? Are you
here.
new?
Stay
Uh,
sleeping. Shh, don't worry about it.
No,
I'm
you are
Jeff.
correct. He is definitely. Is there I forgot if there's a sleeping icon. think
I
there
don't, there's
was.
prone. I don't think there's a sleeping one.
Oh no, there is. There's these.
Z's.
Oh yeah, shit.
Chopping logs.
Or sawing. Some people say sawing.
Counting sheep.
Alright. Fresh air sounds good. Those are the only ones that you're aware of right now. These 5 entities.
I am hopefully waiting for these two coming down the hallway that I saw that I made a break for. Hopefully they pass going south. We'll see. I'm gonna sit here and wait for them to move. Listening to their like footsteps.
Now,
If
yeah.
Loon is facing north, does she see anything?
See? No, you can give me a perception check for her.
Neat.
See if she hears anything.
I'm trying to move the camera guy here.
Yeah, it is limiting.
That's fine.
That one's better. 11 perception? And she's just trying to poke her head out, look north to the rocks.
She wouldn't see anything north. 11, I don't think she actually can make out this where the sounds are coming from yet.
Okay. And then her ears are just kind of twitching back and forth,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Give me a moment.
I think I would.
She snores so loud. All right.
I'm gonna hit my earring
Okay.
and message Loon Loon.
Yep, she's in range.
Yo,
Hey, I need you to hide. There's a few people coming. Just be out of sight somewhere.
Hey, Lulu's not stupid. You know what she'll do.
you look around. I think her first instinct would be down here, or is she full on exit? There's not too many hiding spots because the braziers aren't.
No, it's not very conducive to hiding.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Put her up on the roof or
Uh,
something.
Oh wait, are we indoors or are we outdoors?
No,
You're indoors,
but
but
you
she
can
can
go outside.
fly.
Yeah, the door's right there.
this is the front door.
Okay. Yeah, I think she would. Where's the? Oh yeah, give me the paintbrush. Yeah, I think she'd sneak swiftly.
I mean, you can move her.
No. Oh yeah, I own her.
I mean, we can all move her.
Delete. Wait. The. Oh, that's on the map permanently. Sorry. Delete. There we go. The new feature.
That was Loon Loon
Um.
peeing a pink trail as she fled.
Yeah, it's her.
She's got
Her
Fey
character.
pee.
Her character trait. She does that every time. Okay, so she got to go ahead. She. distance. Since it's some time to go around. Actually, no time. Yeah, she's got plenty to burn. She'd faced up 30 feet downwards, and then she'd walk the rest of the way. Try and fly up to the roof afterwards
Oh,
if she
she
gets
does face
outside.
up. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
I was
just a
gonna
little
say.
poof.
All right, go ahead and use off one of those, and then yeah, she's got more than enough movement to move outside.
Start here, and then yeah, make her way out.
Okay, so we'll just leave her there. Go ahead and let's see if those two would have noticed something. It's not a stealth check, right? Because she's moving. So I will give them their passive perception.
Yeah, I think she's trying to be faster, less sneaky about it.
Like,
Then she bamfed.
Yeah, she'd vamp close to the door, maybe peek outside the door for a second, and then just swoop up on top of the building.
she would hear someone's. Did you hear something? And they're starting. They move. Sorry, I was pinging on the wrong layer. Did you hear something? And then. But she's already outside and flying up. I take it.
Yes,
All right. The
if she can
moon
be
got out.
about this space, but however high the roof is.
Yep. Understood. Yep, yep.
She's kind of
All
peeking
right.
downwards, waiting for us yellow.
All right, those guys would have moved there. That guy continues to snore.
Wrapping around
Right.
the corner. And while their like attention is going down the hall, he's just gonna like quickly get up here.
Right, if it's quickly, you're not stealthing. So,
Not quickly because there's still an earshot, but like
gotcha. All right. So you're breaking cover again. So give me a new stealth.
Yep. 32 total.
32.
Wow.
Alright. You are able to progress forward, and you start hearing Azandu Irengar Azari Irendur.
Where is that reverberating from? Can I perceive that?
Perception check, because it's
Yeah. That's a 22.
Alright, wrong layer. You're not sure like the hallway that it's coming from, but it's coming from like this direction, which is kind of pinging. Yeah, so that's like somewhere from here. It's definitely not coming from here. I'll give you that.
Um.
Trying to this.
These glyphs look dangerous, but going forward seems so obvious. But we'll go forward. It's just big enough for me, though.
All right.
Slowly.
All right.
Oh,
Stop moving.
nice.
I cheat the camera ahead.
Stack it on top of him.
Ooh.
They have the same line of sight that he has.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what he sees. All right, give me 1 second because those are on the wrong layer. So let me fix that real quick because you would actually
Ruh-roh.
see something. All right. Token layer, token layer, token layer, token layer. I'm just gonna put all these on token layer. Token layer, token layer, token layer.
They have the red X's. No.
What that?
All right, what do we see? So yeah, what you're able to kind of see, you see a. I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on the stream trying to ping.
Keep trying. I'll
Up
eventually see if I can line it up just right.
Yeah. So okay, so immediately before you up here, I know it doesn't look like much, but there does seem to be some sort of makeshift shrine. There are skulls and bone strewn about, a slab of stone that's being propped up by almost like rotting wood, with a few old candles that have been burning for a long time as the wax has dripped and kind of melted into the floor. You do see the semblance of someone here. But more to the point, you see blood. You see, well, do you see two or do you see one? I can't even
Two.
see on here. So
I see two.
yeah, you see two individuals, one of which that you see very clearly, and it's a female of some kind. And she is cobbled over, and go ahead and just give me a perception check so I can try to give you what details you see.
31.
Jesus.
31. Okay. Yeah, she is not moving. You're able to make out that her skull, she's been scalped. And the blood is flowing from her head and it's pooling and gathering, as well as there's another individual and their blood is flowing and gathering. The pool at the bottom of this like altar shrine, because you're able to kind of see and make out that there seems to be maybe like a hand holding a candle or something that's part of like the stone statue. And then as you're taking it in for a moment, you see, do you see that individual? No, you don't.
This one here?
Yeah, no, there's another one, but just based on how he's moving, you don't see him yet. So, you hear the chanting and the words echoing and reverberating. Brazandur irentfur, Brazan ir arenkur. Yeah, the smell of iron is strong and blood is strong. And she is most obviously dead, and he is most obviously dead. They seem like regular people, tattered clothes, maybe people that were captured and taken. Their blood is being spilled for something. Gotta move these guys while you're doing all your stuff, so these guys would have gone. And these guys would have gone. Back up.
I think I would.
Oh, I didn't move the camera, did you?
I did on
Oh.
accident.
I mean, if you need to move, I can move it back. We've seen what's in there.
Yeah. Would I have heard them walking back behind me?
What, the 31? Yeah, even with the sight that the visual kind of jarring you a bit, you do hear footsteps starting to approach from behind you. As you're turning to see it, you hear a voice from someone that you do not see. It says, "We'll need more. Get 2 more." And then you'll hear a latch opening, and you'll hear some people whimpering. And they go in and start. Well, you don't know, but they need.
I'm gonna hide right here in this corner.
I will step out here. I believe you'll see him now.
Yep. That looks like blood-soaked linens.
And he will start telling this one. And then he will start gathering her and start pulling. This guy will start gathering this one. Start pulling. Alright, you're gonna need some crazy stealth check or something creative because
With my back against the wall, I'm hoping he doesn't see my eyes. We shall see if I need to make a break for it.
yeah,
Might need to make a break for it.
there's nothing for you to hide behind. So as they start walking, they're not paying attention, and then you'll see. Hey, what's this? And then he's going to just drop the body and try to reach with his
This
hand
one,
to grab you. Yeah,
the
that one.
second he goes to reach, I'm gonna take one of my daggers and like just shove it into his Achilles heel.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Sneak attack or no on this? I'm not sure.
No, he saw him.
That's fair.
He,
22 total.
it hits. Go ahead and roll a d4 plus dexterity or whatever. No sneak attack. Oh wait, actually, yeah, no sneak attack because you have no ally next to them. That's right.
Yeah, this he's not real.
Yeah.
So it's just a simple dagger.
Dagger.
And it says 1d4 plus 5.
That's great.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Non-magical.
9 damage total.
Max roll. Fuck! And then he's gonna grab. He's gonna because he let go. Right, he's not. Yeah, he's gonna reach for his this like this giant mace that he's got screwed to his back, and you see that it's got like bones affixed to it, kind of ceremonially or mentally, and he's just gonna start swinging, put his hand up, and just start swinging down. What are you gonna do?
So the second he starts swinging, I'm gonna rabbit hop right over his head and like kick off of his head, going this direction.
So he had to pull his weapon, so he was not ready. All right, you are free to. One second, these guys would have moved up.
I need
Right.
to find the racial action quick.
It's 25
Very
feet.
good.
good.
It's 25 feet because of your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So 25 feet from from here.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 5, 10.
Oh God.
I mean, it's up. Or no, it is 25 feet. Is it up? It's not up to 25 feet. It's literally 25 feet. I don't know. Depends on how. I don't know. Adam, do you treat it to where you can choose the distance, or is it just 25 feet?
I
You
can let him
can. It says you can, so I would assume you could choose.
Well,
I'll
no.
let-
Usually it'll say up to if it's like you choose a number between the two.
Yeah, but the thing is like
Yeah, you can.
you're-
It makes
because in the
sense.
past he could have jumped less. I'm gonna
True.
allow him to jump.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just put this guy back here.
Man, it would have been a really good idea to bring some ball bearings. I wouldn't be able to jump around a corner. Or would I?
I mean, you can like theoretically, like I'll allow you to like kind of springboard off of him to continue your hop. That's fine. Okay, come on, quick. Things are getting dangerous. Don't maybe.
I would have ended up right here.
All right, cameraman, you can move. Very good. All right, so as you land, that one does not get a attack. You will hear the mutterings, and then guy will fill in here. This guy will fill in here, and you're technically in this space. And all right, well, that was your bonus action. What's your action?
So
Sorry, they wouldn't have moved yet. Sorry.
yeah. Let's see. I do have a couple ideas.
So if you want suggestions.
Sure. I have a pretty.
If your skirmisher ability allows you to move more if they attack and miss you, and or no wait, you can't do that and waylay. I don't think, right? Because yeah, it's both reactions. Never mind.
Yep. Already used that. Oh, I did use my action to stab him in the Achilles heel, though.
That was previous, because then he attacked.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. there's an
Um,
extra. I'm gonna kill a wabbit
I mean, you could
on
just
it.
Oh, no, you won't.
disengage and move.
That
You're still pretty fast.
I mean, you can still dash like that. There's a whole bunch you can do.
Super fast.
Disengage would only affect one if
Both.
thinking about like, would it affect both?
Yeah, disengages you do not take opportunity attacks.
Whole turn.
Oh,
Roll.
well,
Pull your turn.
I have a better idea then. That's a great thing. I'm gonna shove this one with a disengage and kind of just like shove them into this guy so
Okay.
they don't like
Attack
just
you.
scene playing in my head, I guess. But I'm gonna just like shove past them as fast as I can.
All right. You can move your. You still have 40 feet of movement, so go ahead and.
Oh, I can't move anymore.
Oh,
Oh, you're stuck in the wall.
There you go. There you go. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Where are you going?
I'm going to right here. I'm going to hold on. Let me make sure I know how this works first.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time. You only put yourself in life and death situation. I
By
understand.
yourself.
Classic
Lin-
rogues, everybody. Classic rogues.
True.
Lin fell asleep on the roof.
It's like you built this dungeon with me in mind. I can't wait.
Not really. It's a
No.
temple where they're doing sacrifices, and
You
you
know-
walked into it. That's
You know, any dungeon with a hallway could be a good rogue dungeon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like how when your instinct is like when you saw people like getting around behind you, you're like, let me go further in.
Well,
I
I
got
couldn't. There's people in danger in there. Come on.
Yellow's the hero. We know.
Yeah, you're one of them.
Exactly.
So
Now there's one more person in
minor-
danger.
Ruh-roh.
So minor illusion. I don't know. Can I make like a visual copy of what I look like?
It'll be static.
It'll be static. Yeah.
Static, as in it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, as much as I want to hear this, I gotta go to bed 'cause I gotta get up early in the morning.
Yeah. I realize it's pretty late. We'll take a break here. So we'll call it here in a second.
So
night.
Good luck.
Have a good one.
I'm gonna turn this corner right here,
You still have 10 feet of movement. 5,
and
10.
right here I'm gonna minor. Well, I guess I'll minor illusion right here, but I'm gonna hide right here.
Okay. What are you minor illusioning?
You can minor illusion a wall, but I don't know if it would cover the
Yes.
whole wall because it's only up to 5 feet high, I think.
That or something that looks like the wall, or like a barrel or something. If I've seen like barrels, or like a boulder.
As I say,
A
you've seen
boulder.
rock slides, so
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
a boulder.
All right.
And that's on top of yourself?
Well,
Yeah.
like in front of me or on top of me or whatever.
You can do it on top of yourself. You're small enough to fit into your own. Okay. So 1 second. So as bonus action, pop,
yeah. Oh no, but you
action
action
dash.
disengage.
So next turn you can try.
Actually hide.
Yes. So you can't
I-
minor illusion yet.
I can minor illusion. I just can't actually hide yet.
Yeah, you action
You
disengaged.
did. You action disengage. You use your bonus
Oh, right. I
action to
did.
disengage.
Sheesh.
And now it's their turn. And
Okay.
what will happen is you'll hear lots of footsteps. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you didn't hide. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one gets another step. So he will go here. 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 6.
All they gotta do is miss.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This fucker missing out.
Still sleeping.
2, 3.
Something tells me he might get awakened with what is about to happen.
Yeah. Alright, so only 2 of them can get range of these 2. 1, 2, 4.
I bet you're wishing you stayed on Lunlun since she has fucking Misty Step.
Go.
True.
Those bodies are dropped, and these 2 are dragging bodies to that. Alright, these 2 will be able to attack you.
I'll move this so you
Bring
don't
it.
think that. Oh, there is somebody underneath it. Never mind.
And 20.
Bring it
Right.
on.
So the first one set of attacks. 2 hits. One will be a crit. So that'll be a dirty 20 and a total of 28-20 to hit you. And then the second one
Jeez.
will be a 25 and a 13. Are you doing anything in between attacks? You do have your reaction back.
The in between attacks, yes.
You're probably gonna
Yeah,
uncanny to dodge that fucking crit.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay, so the first attack is a dirty 20. You take the hit. Well, keep in mind, like you don't have a K dodge anymore, right? You have different rogue abilities. So
Oh.
we have to teach. He's brand new to the rogue, right? Materia rogue is new, and then we'll call it here, and we'll see if. So you do have your evasive, right? So
Yeah.
when you take damage from a strength, dex, or con saving throw or attack, you can reduce the damage you take by your rogue level. You can do this a number of times equal to proficiency per round. So 1 hit will hit you. And this is no action, right? This is just like you can do it.
Once per turn or just oh.
A number of
Proficiency
attacks
bonus in a
or
round. Wow.
sources. Yeah, so 5 attacks. You also have your waylay if you wanted to use that one time as your reaction to increase your AC and smack them back. So, first attack is a 20. Are you doing anything about it right now? Other than what
So did you say I can choose to either waylay later or like
well, waylay is
take
a reaction.
my proficiency to lower this 20?
The proficiency, you can just choose to do it. It's not a reaction. It's just when you take a source of damage that comes from it.
I'm definitely gonna do that for this 20.
Okay, so for the dirty 20. Okay. So for the dirty 20, you take. Oh, and this guy actually technically has one more attack. Stop. He's got multiple weapons. So you would take D8. All right. So the first hit is an 8.
So
You reduce it
to 0.
to 0. So. Oh wait, and then the second attack, which is a crit, plus 8. Um, 13 to 0.
Yep. Well, no, is that double? Oh yeah, you did do the max. Damn.
I did the 8, yeah. He just rolled it a 1.
Oof.
Now, the third attack by him would have missed. No, the third attack with him by would hit. So plus 4. So that's 3 instances of you taking nothing because you're dodging, evading.
So is there another attack incoming by one of them?
That misses.
Yeah, so one. Well, now there's gonna be a miss, and then I have to get. Now the next set of guy is gonna do his attacks.
So the first attack from the next guy,
Okay.
which one of the two is that?
It's this guy, the Flayer.
Can I waylay that one?
Yeah, of course. So what's your AC now?
You sure you don't want to skirmisher
So-
it instead? To move?
Oh, technically, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so the first attack would have been the 5 to miss. Sorry, I didn't realize it. 1, 2, 3. That's this guy. And then now this guy is gonna get it. He did 1 attack, which is the natural 5, which is a 13.
Yeah, I'll save it for skirmisher.
Okay, so you're gonna skirmish
I'm not trying to kill these people yet without friends. I want friends to kill them with me.
Right. So skirmisher. All right. So
Skirmisher
you,
allows me, if they end their turn in within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to use half my movement speed.
okay, so go ahead and move.
Is it
You have 20 feet.
difficult terrain to move through first? Or he
Uh,
ignores
he-
difficult terrain.
No, he ignores difficult terrain. You're gonna
Yeah, you can get all the way
me
to
here?
here, yeah.
And with a leap, hiya!
With a leap hiya as you, and that says no opportunity attacks.
Correct.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, that was his first attack, and then you waylay out. You land next to this guy, and it's your turn. And let's try to get you out of the temple, and then we'll call it.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
I haven't taken any damage yet. Come on.
So you
Easy.
get your reaction back, which is important.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say just don't even disengage. Just run. If he hits you, then then skirmisher away.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna run. Yeah. Let's see.
So 80 feet. Go ahead
80?
and
What? Sheesh.
Yeah,
Wait,
40
just
to
run,
action.
dash.
okay.
He's gonna dash. Well, actually, technically 120 because he can bonus action and action dash, right?
Yep. So 15 is down here.
Yep. 15,
20, 25, 30.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
You can technically jump over if you want to.
Absolutely.
You
Do a
can't
power slide.
fail. You
Because
can't
your
fail.
acrobatics is 20 minimum, so.
Yeah, you can't fail. So
Oh,
that
the
was gonna cost you
1080.
5 feet of movement.
I'm gonna do a flip. Yeah.
You do a flip. You land.
Oh, I can't actually go over.
I got you.
Thank
Alright,
you.
alright.
Loon, it's
So
time to go.
Orc?
shoot outside. You don't see her. She's
Does he say anything though?
yeah.
I
So
don't
you save.
remember how much I had left.
That's 65.
So you got tons of.
70, 75, 80. And then
Hiya.
now, alright, now you can bonus action. What are you doing?
So she
Bonus
is.
action rabbit hop on top of Loon. Let's go.
She might be on top of the roof. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
did say that she was on top of them.
But she does have ears if you want to yell at her or try the horn maybe.
Also, you can action shuffle and use your messaging instead as an action, and then have bonus action
I
dash.
think message
Oh,
ring
yeah,
has
yeah.
1 charge,
It says it
Left.
has 5.
and I've already used it. Oh, never mind. You're right. It does.
Yeah,
Hell
you can-
yeah.
You can try to message to Loon and just say that you bonus action dashed. That's fine.
I'm tired. Come get me. It's time to go. Come to
Yip,
the
yip, yip.
entrance.
Your Uber has arrived.
Beep beep.
And sure, I'll allow her to hear it.
Nice. Then yeah, she would have hopped down and been in kind of a sprinting position, facing away from the door, just waiting for something. She'll look over her shoulder, wait for keep an eye out for Cielo to hop on.
Alright. And then I will.
And if
I
she
mean, they're
can,
not going to catch up to you, but I'm just 5, 10. Go ahead.
for safety, she would ready a face step first, and then try and take off flying.
So the closest that any of them will get to you is here. So there'll be like two guys, and they'll see you leaving, and they'll see the Loon's Azalith form. And as you leap on her back, she bamfs, and then she spreads her wings.
She will scratch her nose once and then her right ear once, and you recognize that to mean bunch of scrubs. And then she teleports away and takes flight. Unless you give her a command on top of that, she would just kind of fly as fast as she can, 5 feet above the ground, kind of down the street.
Nope, I'm just along for the ride to get out of here first before we
Hmm.
figure out where to go after that.
Then hold on tight. She's going as fast as she can.
All right. And with a escape, we're gonna call it an end session 150 because it was a little bit longer because it was a big round number. So thank you, my players, for sticking through it as Cielo has escaped a bloodletting temple.